Hey y'all! Well, it feels like a long time since I've been back in these overalls. We have had a wonderful summer and we've gotten lots of things done, especially inside the house. So, thank you guys so much for following along on that journey with our hardwood floors because it was definitely it definitely took a long time. So, now that the temperature's cooling down, I'm so excited to get back in the garden and start doing some projects, and I can't wait to take you along on this journey. So let me turn the camera around and show you guys what we're going to be doing. So we are here on the front of our house, and I have struggled so much with these blushing bride hydrangeas. The brown spots and the rust are just tremendous on these plants. So I've put up with them for the last, this is the second season, and I don't want to put up with it anymore. So we are going to dig out these and try to relocate these to a shadier spot where they may be a little happier. And then we got some very exciting things, some boxwoods. So we're going to continue our little line of boxwoods, and I think we talked about that on our last garden tour. So I think we may have to go back and get a couple of more, but we'll have the start of it. And then one of the other things I know a lot of people are going to be excited about because some people did not like my choice of mulch using the pine straw. So we picked up a lot of mulch. And so I'm so excited to get this down. I think it's going to help with the weed control a lot, especially in this area. One of the things we also are working on is our gutters. So I did have a gutter specialist out, and I had this little extender only going to about right here. And he said, "Hey, you're on the right path." And this is exactly what I would do at my house. He's like, "Just get you a couple of more pieces and get this water flowing to this sidewalk, and at least it'll be flowing towards the grass. We will kind of have to lift it up just a little bit where it kind of wants to sweep down, but we are on the right path with this gutter, and we are going to do the same thing with that gutter over there. So hopefully we can get a little bit of this water out of this flower bed." Hi, honey. So I'm going to work on this front flower bed, and what are you up to?
I am going to cut overgrown grass from all the rain we've had the last
Mm-hmm.
week or so. And I'm going to start by getting rid of some of your Supertunias that you've already pulled up.
I know.
So,
Okay.
yeah, just cleaning up, maintaining.
Mm-hmm. One of the things I've really been enjoying in the garden are these Limelight Hydrangeas. They have done so beautiful this year. When we had the Incredibles up here, they just suffered so much. And y'all remember the cottage garden suffered a lot of losses with the Incredibles this year with all the rain. But these Limelight Hydrangeas have not disappointed. And they're even here in September putting on new growth. Oh, and there's a little lizard. So I'm going to just kind of clip off some of the old blossoms because I really don't like the way they look. And we'll get these all freshened up for our fall. So these Limelight Hydrangeas are a panicle type hydrangea, and they bloom on new wood. So me cutting back these blossoms is not going to affect next year's blooms. Our sweet little girls came by to say hello. This is Miss Opal, and our other one is Miss Charlotte. They are so sweet, and Miss Opal has started laying eggs. Bye bye, big beautiful blooms. We'll see you next year. So the plan is we're going to take out these three hydrangeas over here. And then what I'm hoping for is that we can take the pots that the boxwoods are in and transfer them over to those pots. Maybe. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And I think we're going to see how many it takes of Boxwoods on this side. Because you only bought 6, right, in total?
So we may steal some of those.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's going to take more than 3 on this side, just because the hydrangeas get so large really fast.
Yeah.
And the Boxwoods don't grow that fast.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have to see what these roots look like. I know.
Yes. We've struggled so much with snails, caterpillars, roly-polies, crickets. Everything wants to, and the deer. Everything wants to eat on them. Which the deer fence worked pretty well.
It did. We just need to kind of put it back up because it got saggy.
Yeah. This will be interesting.
We weren't completely sure what we would find when we dug up these blushing bright hydrangeas, but they were very similar to the Incredibles, where the roots didn't go very deep. They were just very wide. Big old shadow. One thing about this time of day, you have terrible shadows. Oh, wow. Yeah, the roots are very shallow. That's when they get thirsty. Since we saw all the roly-poly action and snails and slugs and everything, we decided it might be a good idea to go ahead and put down some 7 to kind of help with that in this area, because this area seemed to be infested pretty bad, probably because of all the rains that we've had this year. It's just kept everything pretty squishy and moist, and these little snails and roly-polies just love this area. So hopefully we can kind of combat a little bit of those.
You want the other ones too?
Yeah.
The little girl, she's riding around in her little almost like a work kind of golf cart.
Oh yeah, that's like the kind of golf courses. Yeah. You might have got it on the good. Maybe we could space them out 1, 2, 3, 4, and do 5, because that's an odd number.
Okay.
We'll space them out maybe with the corner here.
How big do these get more?
I don't know. I think with Boxwoods, though, you can keep them whatever size you want on them.
I think we need at least a space so you can plant flowers and
I do too. Ants.
Get any?
2 of them. Might have been in the Boxwoods. Okay, so what we're thinking about doing is planting our Boxwoods here, and then we'll leave some room here to do our annuals, and then in between we'll do our quick fire fabs. So they're going to be kind of up against the house here. They're very, very tiny right now, so it's going to take a while for them to get to their full size.
have it too close, or is it just because that one's, I feel like because that one's skinny, it throws it off.
Probably is. What you could do is kind of go through, maybe put a little mark on your phone here with this, and then we can kind of come through and say, okay, these are like from the middle to the middle here.
That orange spot, really.
Oh yeah, there's an orange spot there. I couldn't see that. Yeah, see that orange spot. And then go from here.
I need to go over more.
Yeah, over. Not all the way to the orange spot, but pretty close. So this little boxwood right here caused us a little trouble. We couldn't get it straight in the line with the other ones, and then we kept hitting some bulbs, daffodil bulbs. The other ones have actually went pretty smoothly, but that one kind of slowed us down a little bit, but looks really good now. All nice and straight. Okay, so we got all 5 of these planted, and now we're just kind of top dressing it with some topsoil compost mixture just to kind of recharge the soil in this area. But I think they're looking really, really good. And it looks like that the sun is starting to go down.
Okay, that look good?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing, Joy?
I'm taking in the groceries.
So we're going to try to root prune these hydrangeas a little bit so we can get them down into these little buckets. And that's going to be their temporary holding place until we can get them replanted. There you go. Well, at least it's going back into the soil. Okay, so this is going to be your home for a little while. Till we can find another home for you. Yeah. We have 2 more homes to find. The nice thing about this container is that it is a little wider. This little fat one here.
Yeah.
This one might work better. What are you doing? See if she can drive this thing straight. She's the Queen of England. We haven't pruned the roots yet.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to prune the roots. Yep. You just want to get them more like tidied up so you can actually put them down into the pot.
We're not going to hurt them, right?
I don't think so. So, you know, some people will keep like their fig trees in a pot.
Mm-hmm.
And every year they'll take them out and they'll do what's called a root prune on them. And it just kind of keeps the roots in check so they can still keep them in the pot.
I always feel like you're going to like kill the plant.
I know.
A little bit. You spend so much time and effort trying to get them to survive. Especially during whenever you have the tropical storms and stuff in this area.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't want to accidentally kill them.
It'll probably go through some shock. It might lose all of its leaves.
Now that one in the back that I've had since Virginia, that thing has been through a lot and has survived.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pink lace cap or something like that.
Lace cap. It's real pretty.
It's done very good.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember what brand it was though. Do you think that's enough?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think that might have been a Prop and Winters one.
I feel like it's so good.
This is called hard work and perseverance and persistence. Thank you, Savannah.
These are really good gloves.
They're awesome gloves. Okay, guys, so I think we're going to call it for tonight. It is losing daylight here. And you remember how I said it was getting cooler? Well, it wasn't cooler. And me and Savannah are thoroughly nasty.
Yeah, we're disgusting right now.
Thirsty, hungry, and we just want to go inside. So we're going to have a part 2 of this, but I hope this gave you a little inspiration for your garden. If you don't like something, then move it. So that's what we are doing, and so we'll work on the other side on our part 2. So I hope you have a chance to get in your gardens today. Bye, friends.